My name is Sandra Calderon. I will be presenting my game board I made for special education class that I'm taking. This game is called Blast Off, and this is how it looks. It's just a simple board game made out of the styrofoam poster board, construction paper, numbered 1 through 20 as for the game. This is Planet Earth, and here are the two little rockets. This is a two-player game. You can also use it for two-group game. And this is called Blast Off. It is a first grade game I made, and it's for math. So you'll be adding and subtracting, however you would like to do it, or you can do both. This game, I made it for students who have a learning disability. I know I had a hard time with math growing up. I was never good at it. The lowest I would pass it was a class was like 75, 74. All throughout like elementary, junior high, and high school. So I always had problems with math. So this is for learning disability for children. Students that have a hard time like solving math problems. This would be an easy way for them to know how to add and subtract. It's also for students who have difficult understanding problems just like written or looked at a book. Like they have to have some kind of interaction with it and to have something visual for them to see it and participate with it. So the way you play the game is basically it's 1 through 20. You got to get the rocket from planet Earth into outer space, and it's called Blast Off. Once you get up here to 20, you at the end, just for fun, you get to rocket launch this little styrofoam rocket. But you would use this to add, to subtract. What I'm using, you can use a regular die, but I'm using a styrofoam dry erase die that I found at the store, and you can number them from 1 to 3, 1 to 6. What I did, since I'm going to use it as adding and subtracting spaces, I numbered them 1, 2, 3, and then -1, -2, and -3 on each side of the dice. You can also incorporate it by changing it to accommodate for the learning, or even for participation. You can change it into and write down skip 3 numbers up, or skip a space, or you can also do skip a turn, or start back in the beginning, or start at 10. You can change it up. And what I like about this game is that not only you'll be learning like adding and subtracting, but it would teach each other, the two students or two groups, to communicate, and you're promoting social skills, and also developing the learning with each other. So with each other, you're teaching and learning together. As to when you need to add, they can add the numbers together, write it down on the side of the paper, on a piece of paper. So you just basically roll the die. Let's say I roll 3. So I'm going to go up 3 numbers. 1, 2, 3. There goes my rocket. The next student will roll, and they get, let's say, a 2. So 1, 2. They're there on number 2. And let's say I roll a -2. So I'm going to go back two spaces down. So 1, 2. So I'm back at 1. The other team or the other student is leading. It's their turn, and they go up 3 more spaces. 1, 2, 3. They're at 5. And let's say since I changed the die into skip a turn, they get to go again, and they roll a 2. So they get 1, 2, and then it's my turn to roll. I roll a 3. So let's say 1, 2, 3. Then they roll. Let's say they roll a -3. So they go back down. 1, 2, 3. So as they're doing that, they're adding up, and then they're subtracting down depending what they roll. It's also teaching them how to share with the die, and learn how to take turns to communicate. Okay, no, this is, you didn't add it right, or you went up one more space, or you were skipping, a number. So it's, a learning and intellectual disability game. I really like this. I actually have a similar